before sundown, so I'm definitely gonna check out the harbor. I passed by some other guys in one of those like Hawaiian kayaks, canoes. I don't know the name for them, but they have the little balancing pontoon on the end of them, which makes them a lot more stable. But he did reassure me. He said that navigating the harbor is pretty easy. He said just stay out of the way of the big boats. And then as we pass each other, he said something about if the tide changes, you'll be going upstream to something. I didn't quite understand what he said, but it sounded reassuring. So I think worst comes to worst, if I do get caught out of here and can't safely turn around, I can maybe just float down to Ala Moana Beach Park, which is not too far. And there's plenty of people around and stuff like that, so I can yell for help if I really need to. I stuck the paddle down into the water to see what the depth may be, and it's fucking deep. It's just like fucking deep, even in the canal. And now here I know for sure it's deep, because there's no way you can have these big boats if you don't have, you know, at least a decent 20 feet of depth for not only the hull but also the motors too. So here we go, crossing over the bridge, and yeah, so still in the safety of the harbor, but definitely officially in the Pacific Ocean. I didn't think it was gonna be this wide, so that's really good. There's a lot of traffic up here though. I'm definitely gonna hang back. I don't wanna get caught up in that. Even their wake is gonna bother me a little bit. I felt the wake from those Hawaiian canoes earlier paddling by me. That was, I did not expect that. You know, you know, wakes happen because of motorboats and whatnot, but just to imagine that got 5 or 6 people paddling and feeling the wake from that, that's astounding. I have to say, this is very aloha. You know, I've definitely been out to places before, and you know, usually there's signs that say no wake, and I don't even see that here, because it's almost as if like you don't have to tell people not to create a wake inside the harbor. But there's also no jet skis, no small motor craft bouncing around. Just like I expected, I mean, look how flat this water is. And like I said, even though we are in the safety of the harbor, this is still the ocean. So that's nice. And so I see another guy in a small kayak out there, but again, he's in a Hawaiian kayak with the pontoon on the side. And honestly, I do feel a lot safer in those Hawaiian kayaks, especially in the ocean current and waves and whatnot. But I think I'm sure I'll be okay. I'm sure I will. Just bothers me a little bit when you don't see anyone else doing what you're doing, you know what I mean? And yeah, so here's Ala Moana Park. This is where I rode my bike around last. So that's really cool. And I don't see anyone else with life jackets on. So I'm glad I didn't blow up my floaty. Don't want to be that kind. Uh-oh. I see waves crashing against rocks out there. And so I wonder if that post with the red and orange marker on it is saying don't go, don't go. Definitely don't want to get oh, there's some people in some kayaks. That's cool. I halfway want to run down there and holler at them and see what they say about this area up here. Maybe I'll get to this marker and wait and see what they do. I don't know if they're coming this way or not though. I mean, you know, if I can get past the rocks, which is super wide, I'm sure I can, then I can just turn left and head towards the beach and open water. Now, I think I'm just gonna let this camera battery run out. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's practice or what, but I'm holding it pretty steady now. Or maybe I'm just being cautious in my paddling. Yeah, I never realized there was almost looked like somebody's house right there. Seems like they're all staying in these little alcoves here. I'm the only one kind of out here in the middle. The sailboats are kind of cool. It's my first time seeing those tiny ones like that. I bet that's fun though. The only thing I worry about is if something were to happen. You know, you got a sail to worry about. And I don't know if they bring a paddle with them. All right, here we go. We're crossing over the harbor barrier here. And you can see those ocean waves coming in. And wow, there's people out there surfing. I'll tell you, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone surfing at Ala Moana. The waves usually aren't big enough. And there's Diamond Head, that's nice. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay on this side of the break. And I'm gonna monitor what the wind and the current is doing. As of right now, it looks like it's pulling me towards the rocks. And I don't wanna do that. Wedding photos, that's cool. Got the drone out there. This is beautiful. Woo! There's those ocean waves. There we go. Woo! All right. Yeah, we rocking now. I think that was the wake from that boat too.